So May 9th, 2016, that was many years ago, almost 10 years ago. And as you may know, that is the date when Boruto was first published. This is actually an insane date because close to 10 years later, we have so many volumes in circulation. We have Boruto 2 Blue Vortex that came in to sweep and steal the show with amazing fights, amazing characters, and amazing story progression. And with that said, we have Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the anime. And while the anime didn't really bring a great reputation for the Boruto franchise, which as a Boruto fan, I am going to sit here and admit, yes, the Boruto anime kind of did ruin Boruto's reputation because the manga is an amazing story. If you just forget about the anime and all its shortcomings, it is absolutely amazing. The canon material for the anime is also very great as it expands a lot on the manga material. That's one thing I love about the anime, besides the production issues and the lackluster animation that comes from the production issues. And with May 19th, 2026 coming up, I think what better way than to predict what could potentially be the 10th anniversary announcement for the anime return of Boruto as a franchise. My name is The Fruit, and on today's video, we're going to be discussing that the return of Boruto. What could we expect for the 10th anniversary? Because I don't think this is just a coincidence. There's been a lot of things going behind the scenes in the Boruto space where I think we could potentially be seeing something new for the fans, and I'm definitely excited for 2026 moving forward into 2027 for the Boruto franchise. So let's talk about this. Let's get straight to it. So like I said, the Boruto manga was first published in 2016, and this was around the time we also got the Boruto movie, which was the first and last movie that we've ever gotten in terms of Boruto, where we have the introduction of Momoshiki. And so a lot of people at this time didn't really know that Momoshiki was going to be the foregoing point of the series with the introduction of Karma, and obviously, a lot more to do with Otsutsuki. Obviously, with Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, it's kind of a different theme. There still is a lot of elements to do with Karma, but now we're focused on the Shinju clones because of Code. But pretty much the point stands that pretty much sometime after that, I think it's in 2017, we finally got the first episode of the Boruto anime. Now, the Boruto anime is something that has brought a lot of controversy when it comes to the franchise itself. A lot of people think that the Boruto franchise is horrible as a sequel because Boruto is a brat, the show's production issues, how the fact that it's a weekly schedule just ruins it. And while I could sit here and continue to bash on the anime itself, I mean, I love giving constructive criticism, but I feel like we're not here for that today. I'm just here to give a bit of context and speculation. And so fast forward to 2023, 2024, where the Boruto anime comes to an end because of production issues. Obviously, the Boruto anime was filled and riddled with a lot of mistakes that I think really kind of brought down the enjoyment for a lot of fans. For example, the existence of anime canon episodes. Now, I'm a fan of the anime canon episodes, but I'm not saying I love all of them. I do think a lot of them were ruined by a lot of the anime production issues, considering the fact that the anime was weekly and not seasonal, which is crazy to think. Black Clover and Boruto, obviously besides anime like Pokemon, weekly, which is insane to think about. These are one of the last anime to be weekly, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And now that Studio Pierrot has realized that this is not the way to go because of production issues, animation quality, we are going to take a break. Not only that, but by the time we were reaching the end of the code arc in the anime was gradually catching up to the manga. And for the anime viewers watching out there, I'm going to try my best not to spoil a lot of the things that happen in the manga, but you have been warned. But I will try my best not to spoil. But either way, the point is, we have a lot of things to work for when it comes to the anime. Right now, so many things are lining up right now to the point where it kind of makes sense for the 10th anniversary to be the point where they make some sort of announcement. And I think one of those announcements will easily be an anime announcement. Now, why do I say this? I think the Boruto fans have been crying for the last few years for a season 2. We kind of need a season 2. I'm not gonna lie. I think the manga material has kind of expanded itself to a point where I think we have enough for an anime adaptation. even though I would say the manga is definitely ahead. We're around 4 arcs ahead of where we are in the anime. Mind you, the code arc is not done. There are still a few things that need to be finished up and a lot of plot holes that need to be brushed up before we move on to the time skip. I'm not going to talk about those. I feel like that's just for another day, but we can definitely take a look at the fact that so many things that just been aligning up. First of all, the YouTube page for the Naruto Boruto franchise has been created just a few days ago, actually about a week ago from the recording of this video. And you can see here we have a brand new page. Apparently this page is going to be made for promotional content and just anything related to Naruto and Boruto. Why would you create a YouTube page? Obviously for promotional content. And what better way to use that as a portal to post a trailer or an announcement or something to do with the continuation of the show? Besides that, the only thing I could see is maybe potentially the announcement of the 4 new episodes that we're supposed to get for the Naruto series. But that was, I kid you not, 4 years ago. That was 4 years ago. Mind you guys, I go to university. That announcement was made on my first year of school, and I'm literally about to finish my last semester.
Photo. No. Okay.
Of university, and I still have not received the new 4 episodes from the Naruto franchise. I've definitely given up on those ones. It's definitely still possible. Apparently they were scrapped because of production issues and they wanted to make a better thing, but they've just been quiet, and we're going to assume they've scrapped it or they just don't want to do anything about it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But then again, second option, like I'm saying, or the first option is, of course, an anime announcement for the Boruto anime. Now, I think the approach for this is you're going to announce the anime, it's going to be seasonal, and it's going to have great production quality on the level of Bleach and also Black Clover. Black Clover is coming back, and the production on that trailer is just insane. It's just giving us a feel for what to expect with Black Clover returning. Black Clover is also animated by Studio Pierrot, and Bleach is also animated by Studio Pierrot. Bleach Thousand Year Blood Bowl has been one of the best things I've seen in terms of animation from Studio Pierrot in a while. I've watched season 1, 2, and 3, and they just look absolutely amazing. And I'm hoping that that amount of attention, love, and dedication that they've been putting into Bleach and potentially going to be putting into Black Clover, I want to see that in Boruto. I want to see any and all of that. Not only that, but I definitely want to see, a lot of the Twitter community and just online Boruto fan base. They've been talking a lot about how they love the art style from episode, if I'm not mistaken, it's 189, where we had Kawaki versus Garo, and it's one of the best fights in the show simply because of the art style. It looks absolutely amazing. People to this day, they want the Boruto anime to adapt the art style of the manga, which I think is absolutely an amazing idea. I do think that the original art style, I guess it wasn't the worst thing, but I do think it really didn't represent the manga a lot well. And I think I definitely agree with this. I do want to see a change in art style. Not only that, but I feel like another thing that's just been bringing up the reason why I'm saying this cannot be a coincidence. The Boruto manga sales have been going up this year. Boruto has been getting quite a lot of motion in terms of sales in the manga volumes, which is actually insane. Just with volume 7 alone, volume 7 is now the most highly sold volume as of now. We don't know how numbers are going to change, but a lot of people, obviously, even on social media, they've been opening up to the Boruto manga and seeing how good the Boruto manga is besides the anime. And I'm very excited to see that. But we will definitely be seeing what's going to happen for May 2026. I will be there. There will potentially be an announcement. Let's hope maybe a 2027 release for season 2 of Naruto Next Generations. I'm excited to see the cast, and I'm just happy. But either way, that's just what I thought I'd talk about, and you guys can let me know what you guys think. But yeah, there's been a video for me, the fruit. Definitely subscribe to the channel, hit that like button if you enjoyed. I will see you in another one. Peace.